Okay, here I am. I got up a little later than I wanted to today, but the kids and the wife are all at one of my daughter's volleyball matches, tournament, and I guess they won, so they're going to be playing another round. That's good. I'm getting ready for work, but in between, I did put a little bit of paint on these guys, and I'll just kind of maybe put I'm not going to post each one of these separately, but when I just show some of the work. Now I'm no painting tutor by any means. I highly suggest some people out there like Herbert Erpaderp. If you've never watched Herbert Erpaderp's videos, you need to go over there and subscribe and watch them. I love the guy. I think he's hilarious. The way he is it's hard to explain. I just think he's awesome. But he's doing bolt action stuff now, and he's looks like he's been leaning into bolt action quite a bit. So go over there and give him some thumbs up and stuff, and appreciate his work. He's a great painter, and his videos are professionally done. They're great. So here's what I got. Just basically I just got the base colors on this stuff. As you can see, the helmets and the boots are very shiny. I'll be dry brushing everything here on my next step, and then after I dry brush, I do a wash. So it's all just basic colors. When you first look at it, it's like, oh, well, that's not very good. If you're an experienced painter, you know you don't need any tips from me. But if you're getting started into bolt action and miniature gaming, you're curious just how I do things, I just get some base colors on. I like to go with the German field gray pants with the green top. I had khaki on here like these guys, and I saw a picture in the new rule book that had the gray with the green, and I really liked that color, so I decided to switch it to the gray field gray pants, the darker boots and helmet, which will be dry brushed, so they won't nearly look like that when I'm done with it. And just got the little ammo can, and I dry brush everything very, depending on what I'm doing, very lightly normally. You'll see. I'll do the next step. I'll do the dry brushing, and I'll leave some of the guys basic, and then compare them to after dry brush. One of the nice things about a lot of these, this is a metal miniature. I think it came in the command pack. I'm ending up, he's going to be part of a machine gun team, so maybe got a little demotion. But you know, it's all just very basic colors right now. Even you can see under his pack, I didn't do a very good job there. But after I dry brush, I'll be able to kind of reassess some of the textures. And this is a metal model, and when you dry brush these, you get a very good. I think you get a very good look. This machine gun team, you know, they were kind of base coated gray with a little dry brush. Getting them redone as well. They're going with the green with the khaki-ish pants. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit. And you see that bright brass on there for the ammo belt. It really kind of stands out. When I do my washing, I use a brown on most of the bodies and faces and stuff. Like these faces are already kind of done, but I haven't done like the helmet straps or anything like that. But I use usually a black wash on like metallic stuff, and it really makes it look nice. It really looks weathered. So that's just a little quick update, and next step will be post dry brush. Okay, just did a little work on the miniatures. This is what they look like the other day. Remember where I had the base colors only? I wasn't sure about that new helmet and boot color. And this is just this is how they are now. So all I did was took this and then filled in the rest of the base colors. Then I did some dry brushing, and then I did a wash. And you know, they look tabletop ready for very minimal effort. And then after I get everything done, sometimes I need to actually, the only thing I didn't have with me, because I finished them up on my lunch break at work. Didn't have the metallic metal, and I didn't actually have one of the dry brush colors that I wanted. I just kind of winged it with a paint color, which you have to be careful with. Machine gun team. Really like I like that new gray. I bought that Vallejo gray for the pants. You know, it's a German field gray, and then I dry brushed it with some of that dry brush from Citadel, from Games Workshop, and then I put a little wash on it. Kind of like that gray. I was gonna do their pants khaki, and I saw a picture of one of the guys in the second edition book of a field gun. It had the gray with the green top, and I really like that look. So I switched these guys up. I might go back through, and the guys I've already got done, a lot of them are green on green, or a few guys with khaki. There's one with, looks like a gray. So they're kind of mixed match. I might do a little bit more of the gray. I like that look, and I'm gonna probably redo these guys, which I was doing anyway, and I'm gonna try that German field gray and fix those guys up a little bit. So that's just a quick little update. So I'll be able to put these guys in. I'll do the basing all at once when I finish everybody. So those guys will go there. My medium machine gun teams. So next I think I'm going to work on is this mortar team. Got to fix that up. And my lieutenant. Actually got to fix. Just grab these. These are all the stuff I still need to do. Knock that out. And go from there. And then it'll be the truck, the base. I gotta do the basing, do the truck, the house. I got a lot of work to do on the display board, but I've only been doing this just 30 minutes here and an hour there. I take my little travel paint thing with me when I go to work or when I get off of work. I just grab it and do a little painting, a little at a time. Well, I also got to redo them, finish them. They're not even close. They're just basically gray, gray with a dry brush. I was heading to a one-day tournament down in Lincoln, and I wanted to take that. So I just finished it, air quote, just to get it, so it didn't have a primer model. But I do need a few more details. On the medium machine gun team, you can see the belt. I painted it brass. If you've ever, one thing I learned from Warhammer Fantasy, painting dwarves, I'll try to highlight stuff. Highlight for brass is silver. It really looks sharp. I need to do that on both these teams. And then do a wash of probably black. So little tiny things. Here's a couple pictures. I don't know if I got them in orders. Before I did any washing, I still needed to kind of dry brush the top of the uniforms. I got the gray parts done. See, it softened up that brightness quite a bit. I'm a little heavy-handed with my dry brushing. One, I didn't have a very good dry brush with me, and I'm impatient. If you're patient and you can dry brush, it turns out a lot better. But that's kind of rushed for time too. This is, you know, pre-washing. Softened them up. Here I did some dry brushing on the coats and stuff, the uniforms, and then I get some wash put on there. These pictures are not very good. The lighting was not very good, but that's kind of a before, and then when I put the wash on after, but they look better in person. But you know, they get the job done. I'm trying a few new colors, like on some of the straps and stuff too, but they're coming around. They're starting to look nice.